magnify situations and also inspire people.
The talk show.
A Black woman created this.
Yes, decondition.
Decondition, having a time.
Oh my gosh, I love it. This is how chill and casual these things are. We are in a damn quarantine, girl. We are not trying to be on this red carpet right now.
No, and I got a baby.
Okay, new mommyhood. I love it, honey. Oh, that's her. Is that her? Like, is that what she's like, milk? Like, how are you holding up with everything?
Yeah, put an Emmy in the background. I'm good.
You know, it's so funny because I wasn't even going to do these, and then people were like, "No, you should do it because you started it a year ago, and you should do them." And then I did one, and I didn't have the Emmy in the background, and somebody texted me and was like, "If you don't do these videos with the Emmy," I was like, "I don't want to have the Emmy in the background for everyone." They were like, "Yes, you need to have the Emmy in the background for everyone." Like, because I just feel I can't believe she's in my house, but it does feel kind of weird to be doing an interview with the Emmy in the background because it's going to be about you, not about me.
So it's your show. That's like the humble brag. Like,
okay.
You don't have to say
I'll put the humble brag. Oh my gosh. So for you, how are you holding up with everything going on, especially as a new mom? Like, tell me about that. I'm not a mom. I can't imagine it. So how is it for you? Every experience is different.
You know, I spent and continue to spend a lot of my time in my life actively being unafraid. You know, I think that the world is a very scary, scary place. And so, you know, for a while in my life, I was kind of scared to grow. You know, like I was scared to do anything, say anything, and I had to really kind of break myself out of that. And I think this is no different. There was a hot minute, where I was really, really scared. And so I just spend my time being in gratitude. I turn off the TV. I get a little bit of news and a little bit of just making sure that we're up to date with everything. But that's about it. And, you know, having this baby just made everything more scary. I mean, just having a baby in general is scary. She's like, I just gotta keep her alive. I gotta make sure I don't mess her up. I don't know. I would say I've been watching so many other videos and interviews and people cursing up a storm. Shoot, we in the middle of a pandemic. That's causing for cursing. And so, you know, I just not wanting to fuck her up. So now here we are with this, you know, COVID-19, and it's just really scary. And so, I'm, you know, doing everything that I can to just stay grounded and stay in gratitude. And the beautiful part about it for me is that I get to see her every day, every moment of every day in this critical time. You know, for a year, they grow and develop so much. It's really crazy. And so I'm just blessed and grateful that I get to see her first words, see her crawling.
The milk, the first word is milk.
Yes, her first word is hi. She says hi.
I love that. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to meet her.
She's so smart. She said, Mama. She said that I won.
Well, you know, I mean, like mama. The mama's gonna be more mama. It's gonna be more mama.
Mama.
Dad, that one or twice is right.
Exactly. So it's just been amazing, and she's trying to walk already. Like,
oh my god.
No, like that's just her. She wants to pull up on everything and stand up. So she's amazing, and I'm so glad that I get the time to do
have her, to see her every day and see how fast she's growing. So that's the blessing in all this, is that even though there's parts of you that are like, oh my God, we're in the middle of this, as a mom, what am I doing? You get to see her every minute of the day and watch her grow and just watch her say mama and just trying to walk. And so, you know, a lot of, you know, some of that stuff, if you think about it, if you were on set, who's to say that you wouldn't be able to see some of that? You know, because you would miss, because you'd be up there acting your ass off, you know, doing a thing. Like somebody just asked, when is Snowfall coming back? Is that something you can answer? Do you have the answer for that?
I don't have the answer, only because I don't know when the lockdown is going to be over.
Yeah.
We have every intention of going back to the season. We were in the middle of episode 4. I think we had just done the table read for episode 5. So, yeah, we want to come back. So.
I want you to come back too.
I know.
Listen, you can't listen. I can't tell you. I mean, I don't brag about all my friends. I do brag about you a little bit because I think I texted you and I told you my pastor loves your show.
I know, and I am going to get a video.
And you owe him a video. You owe him a video, okay? So I just. And then when we were talking, I can't remember where we were. I think we were out doing the pop-up in LA, but I did mention you because I told him how, you're a good friend of mine. And he was like, oh my God, I love that show. I love her. I should do it. That's my girl. Like, he was talking like he knew you. So yes, you owe him. We have to get you to get a video out to him, but I just want to know for you, what is your favorite thing about playing Auntie Lou? What's your favorite thing about her? And are you guys the same or are you opposite? Because when I see her, I see some of you because I know you, but then I'm like, oh no, that's not the Angela I know, but it's not you. So
right. Yeah, I mean, I think Louie is awesome. She just goes hard. You know what I mean? She goes hard. She doesn't mince words. And I feel like we are very different, but also a lot alike. When I get mad, it's like, oh, you don't want Louie to come out. The difference is Louie will fight you. I'm probably not gonna fight you.
Louie will snatch you up.
Yeah, that's not me. I try to, love. But Louie, she gets what she wants, and she goes after what she wants, and she does not have a problem with. She knows she wants a better life for herself, and she knows she wants the power that she has always dreamed of having, and she knows that she's a boss. And I admire that. I wish that I could be sometimes a bit more assertive. Yeah.
So what's it like being on set with everybody? Is there any quirks or anything you could tell us a little something about behind the scenes?
I mean, it's just fun. We have a good time together. We all love each other, get along, have healthy debates. We get cheated.
Okay.
We loud. So,
okay, I like how you put healthy in quotes.
Right.
It's
fun. Especially when, something comes up in the script where the characters don't agree, and so we each have our opinions about that, and so then we get into it. It's just fun. Shenanigans. We got some comedians on the show, even the ones that's not professional comedians.
They trying to get put upon.
It gets crazy.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I mean, because when watching it, I can see the love that you guys have, so that's why I wanted to ask that question. Because I was like, I wonder if, I wonder how it's like behind the scenes. You hear stories about people not getting along and stuff like that, but I don't get the sense of that with you guys. I feel like,
yeah, and I'm really glad. It just makes everything just fun. It's fun to go to work every day. If somebody didn't get along, or if we didn't squash something, it would totally change the energy of the thing. So I'm really grateful that in 4 years, we still love each other.
Oh, it's been that long?
Yes,
ooh, time flies by so fast.
I know.
I remember when it first came on. It feels like it was I feel like that was yesterday.
I know.
And the baby wasn't there. Now we have a baby. I cannot wait to meet her. But with all of that going on, you have the show, you're married, you're a new mom, and like we were talking earlier, you have, we're going through this pandemic, the shutdown. What are you doing to do self-care for yourself? Because that is a lot, right? I know right now you're not on set, but pretty soon you will be back on set. And what are some of the things that you do for yourself to balance out? Because that is a lot to take on right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just trying to find moments for myself and rediscover how to have self-care as a mom. It's hard, you know. I never would have guessed. You hear it all the time. Moms are busy, working moms are busy, but you don't know until you know. She's there, you're like, oh,
she's there, yeah.
So now, you know, I'm an avid meditator. I believe in meditation, and so, you know, morning usually is when it happens for me. But now it doesn't happen in the morning because, you know, I gotta wake up and I gotta see the baby, and I gotta go to the pump so she can, you know, get her probiotics and milk, and so.
Yes. Probiotics starting early.
Very, very important.
Okay, because I take my probiotic every day too. Okay.
Me too. But, you know, it's just a lot of things you got to do, and then add on that, you know, if I'm at work, you know, sometimes I got to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, you know, sometimes 4:30. So it doesn't quite work the same. But what I'm learning now is to meditate while I'm nursing. So that gives me time. And usually she will fall asleep. She'll fall asleep at the bedside. And don't want you to take it out, even when she's not drinking it. I'm literally a human pacifier. That is what I am.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
While I'm pacifying the baby, I'm also taking a moment of silence
for yourself
and mindfulness.
For yourself. Yeah. I know, like, in our phone conversation, you were talking about walking. So that's something that's important to you. Just taking a walk.
You know, before I booked Snowfall, my last side gig I had 2 jobs. I was working as a receptionist at the gym, and excuse me, and was babysitting. And the baby, I was with her from 4 months to 14 months. And she lived in Santa Monica. So the dad wanted me to take her on walks. And so nice walking around the neighborhood. I was like, when I had a baby, I wouldn't take my baby on a nice walk. And then when I was pregnant, my sister was like, you gotta make sure you're walking. Help your labor. And I was like, okay. And she was like 3 to 5 miles a day. And I was like, what?
Oh no.
3 to 5
you was like,
And so, you know, I would always say 5, definitely. I think I would say 5 miles a month. But, that's a long walk. But, both.
You just got, let's take a long walk.
And, you know, I was pregnant in the summer, so it was
In California too?
Exactly. But usually we would get, you know, almost 3 miles, average 3 miles a day. Maybe not every day, but just, you know. So anyway, I got used to walking in, and now that the baby is here, it's nice when we just take family walks. Me and my husband, my sister, and the baby. Yesterday we did a really long walk. That was great. I was like, no, we need to do that walk. We were all exhausted. The baby didn't want to be in the stroller. She wanted to be carried.
Oh, Lord. Now she want to be carried too? Oh,
exactly. Honey. She is not getting any lighter.
She is so beautiful, though. And I noticed that there's not a lot of pictures of her, which I think is great. But is that a conscious choice that you're making?
Yeah. You know, in the beginning, I wasn't sure if I wanted too many pictures, but Dad would do pictures. I was like, and then we agreed on posting one picture, and it was just so great. So I let up a little bit, but I also don't want to, you know, I just feel like I'm generally speaking not a huge Instagram poster. Yeah. You know, just because by the time I remember to take a picture, it's over. And I'm like, and I just believe in living my life. So I've had to get better, and actually being on the show has been good for me because, you know, I'm going to take a picture, so I can post that picture, and I don't have to really worry about doing too much in my regular life.
also too want to be in the moment, right? Because it's so funny because you know, people who know me and know that I'm very private, but then now I have to post some things or post things about myself or do things, and sometimes I'm just like, oh, I really don't. I mean, I'm not at Snowfall level. I mean, even though I got an Emmy, I ain't at Snowfall level. But
like you are.
I'm just saying. But it's just learning how to do all the social media, especially I'm taking some of the time during the quarantine to do that, to learn and doing these interviews and just put things together. But when I post something, I'm like, I don't want to post a picture about myself or post a picture of me. And I do, but not every day or not all the time, because it just doesn't feel, it just feels weird to me.
Yeah.
And then also too, so when I'm in the spirit or in the moment, I don't want to be like, oh guys, I'm in the spirit, let me make a video of me being in the spirit. Like, no, I just, you know what I mean? I'd rather just be in the spirit and just I don't even think about posting, you know? So.
It's a weird thing. And, you know, some people don't do social media at all. And I can't imagine that I would be that person just because, you know, I'm like, well, it's a part of our lives now. It's a part of our career. So, I'm going to do it. And I do it, you know, wholeheartedly when I do it. I'm having to get used to it. So, you know,
I hear that.
I still feel not quite so comfortable with posting a lot of pictures of babies. Like, I want to pose, and so she does so many cute things. I'm like, everybody needs to see this. Or her dad will post one. I'm like, I want to post it.
But I think in the end, though, you're gonna look back and go, I'm glad I have, you know, those moments for yourself.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I think that's the right decision. You're just right on that. Yeah. But I have one more question, because you know, like, these things are just in and out. But talk to me about your love and discovery of manifestation. Because I know, just knowing you as a person, because we've been friends for so long. That's the beauty that I love about our interviews, because we know each other. But if you were to give, say, one thing to people who are watching, or just how they're in this quarantine and sometimes their spirits can get down, what is something that you could say up to that and to keep spirits up? Because that's why I decided to do these interviews, because so many people are having some bad days. Some days are better than others. Some people are having some okay days. And so just to, you know, get their mind off of what's happening in the world out there, because like you were saying earlier about the news, like I can't watch the news every day, all day. I'll watch just little snippets to catch up and see what's happening, but then I have to shut it off and go do stuff. So for you, what are like one or two things? I know the manifestation is one thing that you talked about in the past, but what are one or two things you can say to people to help them do something like this? So we're all learning as we go. We have no idea. We've never been through it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just to stay in gratitude. Gratitude pulls you up and out of so much. You literally count your blessings. Just, if, you know, start with 3 things a day. What are you grateful for? And every day, you know, 3 new things. And then after, you know, a couple weeks, you know, try 5 things to be grateful for every day. And just start there and really start to notice how really blessed you are, how good things really are, even when it seems really bad. I believe the universe is good. God is good. And when you start to just really open your eyes and seeing the good, you can't be scared. You can't be sad. You can't be mad all the time. You know what I mean? Of course, you have your feelings and those things sneak in, but if you stay in gratitude, it just lifts you up and out.
Talk a little bit about the manifestation, about how that's important to you along with the gratitude.
Yeah, I think manifestation, it's a part of it. You know, once you are in gratitude, then it makes it a lot easier for what is yours to come to you. If you're always in doubt or in sadness or in fear, and if you're always angry, then it's harder for the good it's harder for you to be the magnetic force for the good that's supposed to come to you to reach you. It's like static in the way. And when you are you're a match for the things that you want, for the good that is trying to get to you, then it's just much easier for you to receive if you are in a receptive mode, and gratitude gets you there much faster. Yeah, I try. I'm learning and wanting to be a master manifester.
Oh, I love that. That's a great goal to have, because that means you're going to constantly spend time going into self.
That's right.
Really being specific about what you want.
That's right.
That's
but
important.
Also
a lot of people
not
are
so
afraid.
specific. I think it's important to be. I think it's important to not always be super specific, because when you get super specific, then it doesn't allow for the even better to come along. You know what I mean? Because you're just stuck on, I want this. You know, as opposed to...
And then the blessing, you could pass the blessing because you're so focused on A, but what if B, C, D could be another blessing and a gift, and then you're like, no, but I want A. So you're saying that you just need to stay open to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay open. Stay open to all the good.
Okay, right. For those who are watching, I created this show, Sundays with a Cherry on Top. If you go to YouTube, you'll see that I have one season where I go around New York City and I interview some really cool people, men and women, Black people, doing some great things. And I couldn't do season 2 because of this COVID-19, which we call the Rona. And so I decided to do interviews live. So that's what I'm doing. And so at the end of all those interviews, I always ask somebody about their cherry pick. Hence my name, Cherry, and the cherry pick. So to keep up with that tradition, what would your cherry pick be?
So I am conditioning my hair with pattern, Tracy Ellis Ross hair and product line. And I have to say, the line is really great. It's beautiful, and the heavy conditioner that I'm using now is so thick and luxurious, and
you love it.
I love it.
I follow her on Instagram. Her fashion is like, and she's so fun. I mean, I don't know her personally. I know her in my head, but I love following her. She inspires me. And my really good friend Alita, she's a fashion designer, and so she was like, I would love to dress Tracy Ellis Ross. Yes, I love that. Oh my gosh! So thank you so much for doing this with me.
Thank you.
This was fun, right? It's fun.
So fun.
I think fun and casual. Yeah, it was fun. And then I get to see your face for more than 2 seconds.
I know.
Yeah, no, girl. These are very casual interviews. Nothing crazy. Nothing, exactly. Because I was like, I didn't even put no makeup on. I was like, please. You're in the middle of a quarantine. Oh, you did a little light? Oh my God, that's why I love you so much. You make me like, guys, so this is our relationship. We laugh a lot. So
yes.
She makes me laugh, and laughter is needed. This is my medicine for today. The laughter she's giving me. So anyway, honey, thank you so much for taking the time. All right, girl. You know I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. It's good talking to you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.